Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erica. In this video, I'm going to talk about the themes that are coming in for the year 2023. Yes, we are upon another brand new year. And if any of you guys are feeling the time warp of 2022, you're definitely not alone. And 2022 has been a year of a lot of challenges, a lot of growth, a lot of tension. And what I see coming in for the year 2023 is one of the themes coming in is the theme of release. We were getting the energy of tension that's been built up that needs to be released in the form of the energy of volcano, for example. There's a lot of pressure that's building up, building up, building up. And when there is the explosion of the volcano, obviously that can have a very destructive force. Yet at the same time, it is building new earth, it is building new land. And so what I'm seeing coming in with this energy of release is a release of tension, a release of pressure. Things that need to come out are going to come out, whether this is our own emotions, our own feelings, processing of our emotions, no longer needing to hold them in and keep them constrained. Because one of the other things that is coming forth is the energy of healing of the heart, healing of emotions, processing of emotions. So I'm getting this feeling where a lot of people in 2020 may have been almost like just trying to keep it together, dealing with one thing after another, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of change. I mean, we've been at this whole, world craziness for almost 3 years now, coming up on 3 years. And many people may have thought that, we'll get through 2020 and things will be better. And then we got to the end of 2020 and things weren't quite better. So in fact, there was another layer heaped on to the energies. And then it's like, okay, so when we get to the end of 2021, all right, now that's going to be it. Well, here we are already into the end of 2022 and into 2023. And it's like things are continuing to escalate in terms of change, in terms of transitions. And there's been a lot of pent up emotions that people have been holding back. So 2023 is a year of incredible transformation, but with that comes the concept of death and rebirth. That is the energy of the volcano. There's a destructive force that also at the same time brings in new life, new beginnings. It is about shedding, is about changing things. And one of the things I keep seeing in my meditations that I think is really appropriate for where we are as a collective right now is in the energy of the cyclical nature of nature. I keep getting shown flowers very prominently, and if you think about it, there's a season for planting, there's a season for blooming and blossoming. Sorry, I should say sprouting. Then there's a season for rapid growth. Then there is a season for the blossom, and then that is where then the petals get released and the plant begins to die or begins to go into its dormant phase, depending on if it's an annual or a perennial. And then it goes back into the winter. And what I see happening and what I feel has been happening in 2022 is, where are you holding on to something in your life that maybe was a blossoming and beautiful for a while in your life, but now the petals are starting to drop because it's over. This time for whatever this is over. And some people may be really holding on to those petals, like not wanting them to drop. It's like, no, don't let the wind blow, because it might drop a couple more petals and then it's going to start to slowly wither away and die. And I don't want it to die, or I don't want it to come to an end. It was such a beautiful flower at one point. How could it just be going through this? Yet what I'm seeing happening for 2023 is this feeling of finally surrendering to the natural cycles that are in our lives, whether this be in our relationships, whether this be with our career or our missions, where, we may have experienced a period of abundance or a period of happiness and a period of expansion, and now it's in a bit of a contraction, and we're trying to hold on. But what I see for 2023 is that it's almost like that needs to be let go in order to bring in new life, new growth. So what is it that you are holding on to that has run its course, that's ready to be reborn again? What has to be quote unquote destroyed in order to make room for the new that the divine wants to gift to us? One of the other themes coming in for 2023 is in the concept of the fact that the universe really is our co-creative partner. You know, believing that the divine is truly on our side. The divine is helping us as we navigate our soul growth journey. And because I keep getting drawn, I pulled some cards prior to this, and I keep seeing this one is jumping out at me. The universe is your partner. In that whatever is being let go of, when we let go of the form that we are holding on to for something, the universe will immediately on the backside bring something else in after a period of gestation, after a period of going inward. So I do feel like 2023 is going to be a year where people are going to reconnect more strongly to their divinity and to the fact that whatever is happening is for my highest and best, even if I don't see the blessing in the moment. I feel like 2023 is a year where the blessings are going to be revealed, because like I said, part of this coming to the end of 2022 is really about the theme of surrender. And surrender means different things for different people, but it's where we let go and let God take us where we are supposed to be going. Let the divine show us what we're supposed to be doing next and what is meant to come in for us. I do feel like I pulled multiple cards prior to turning on the camera, and many of them came out with the theme of release and rebirth, death and rebirth. So a lot of Pluto energy coming in, but in the area of the emotions, in the area of heart opening, of heart expansion. And I get this, I keep seeing 2023 as a year where people truly do begin to heal and to come together, which to me is quite a refreshing and beautiful theme, given the last several years, especially with everything we have all experienced. Now, I do have to say, I have created an entire in-depth look at the year 2023, and that is available now. I launched that a couple weeks ago. For those of you that want to do more of a deep dive into what 2023 will bring, we'll do a reflection on 2022, look at the themes of 2023 more in depth. We'll get more details, and also look at how the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Collective will be experiencing 2023. So if you're interested, there's a link down below to check that out. And remember, if you are an Inner Circle member, which is my free membership, you do get a coupon for 30. There's a way in the membership to get 33% off that price. So do go into the Inner Circle if you're a member and scroll down a few posts. There are instructions on how to get your discount if you are interested. If you're interested in becoming an Inner Circle member, that link also is down below. It's a free membership that I offer where I'm posting a lot more videos than I am here. So you know, it's really 2023 is really shaping up to be almost, I don't want to say the word broken open, but for some people, they certainly may be experiencing that if they've been holding on to something. But to me, it's more like the emotions, the release of emotions, the healing of emotions that we have kept bottled up. Because you may know, you may not know, but I have a 20-year background in naturopathic healing, and so much disease is caused by emotional and spiritual discord. And if we try to suppress our emotions, if we try to keep things bottled up, if we hold them in, it causes physical disease eventually at some point. So 2023, I think, is going to be a year of truly letting go of that which no longer serves us in order to bring in that which will. For some people, one of the themes that came in the in-depth reading had to do with the material world. A lot of changes in the material world, a lot of changes in our attachment to things that are material, and the safety and the security that those bring to us, which is why I feel like this card is a very important theme for the year, which is the universe is your partner. Remembering that the light and the divine is guiding everything that is transpiring for not only you, but what is happening on the world stage. So as I wrap up this reading, I just want to pull another card. I forgot to mention one of the other themes that was important. The concept of movement, the concept of things moving at a rapid pace, but don't be in too much of a hurry. There is sometimes when there's a lot of rapid change and a lot of transformation, we might feel like we want to get to the other side of the energy. It's like there's a torrent of energy. Oh my gosh, we want to just get through to where things are calm and peaceful again. But one of the things that's going to be important to do in 2023 is to remember to stay present in the moment and be still. And in those moments of stillness is where you connect more to the messages that you are meant to be hearing. Don't be in too much of a hurry in 2023 to get to the good stuff, to get to the other side. It can be, especially during change and transition. People are like, yeah, I know I have to change. I know things are changing, but like, I just want things to go back to normal. I want things to go back to the way they were. Well, guys, it's not going to go back to the way it was. It's just not. It is changing permanently. The world is changing permanently. Consciousness is changing permanently, but that's a good thing. We don't want to go back to where we were. We don't want to go back to the control mechanisms. We don't want to go back into the illusions. We want to go forward living in the light of truth, the light of love, the light of connectedness, interconnectedness with other souls. And so remember that flower that we're holding on to, those petals. It's time for a new era. And I feel like 2023 is going to be a turning point in this great awakening. I feel like, many people thought it would get here sooner and faster, but I feel like we're going to start to see some changes that are going to show us where the new is going to start bubbling up from the destruction of the old. So in any case, hang in there. I know, especially right now when I'm recording this video, a lot of you are going through the tail end of Chiron retrograde, which, guys, Chiron's been retrograde since July, and we've only got a couple more weeks of it, but everywhere I'm going and every day I'm getting text messages, emails, phone calls, having conversations with people where they are going through the deepest stuff emotionally, things that are like old wounds that we have worked on many, many times. And it's like, it's circling back around. That is the purpose of Chiron. I do have a free video over on my astrology and zodiac channel about Chiron retrograde. I'll see if I can remember to link it down below here. But if you want to kind of reflect back, just the other day, it came up in my own YouTube feed and I took it as a sign that I needed to watch it myself. So I did. And I was thinking, yep, that's exactly what's been going on, especially over the last couple of weeks. 2-3 weeks in particular. So I know that many of you are going through this, but that video may be supportive for you in looking at it in hindsight and how those themes have played out for you in your journey. Guys, I always recommend watching my videos, or any videos for that matter, in hindsight after you've gone through the actual experience, so that you can reflect back and see how it played out for you in your world. So often people are so forward focused, just like this video, right? We're forward focused on 2023. Yet that's why in my 2023 year ahead forecast, I spend an entire video going over the lessons of 2022, because that is especially important. As tough and as challenging as 2022 has been for many people, just rushing to get to the new year, do take some time, go inward, reflect back, go into center, connect to the divine, tune out all the noise around you, and truly prepare for what's coming next. This is one of the other cards that came through, is Winter's Dream, the gestation period. Look at, I mean, I realize it is summertime now in the Southern Hemisphere. However, Northern Hemisphere, it is the time of winter. So hibernating, reflecting, all pieces, getting prepared energetically and emotionally for when the energies start moving again. So with that, guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up. I am going to be continuing to post more in my inner circle and less here on YouTube. I've just been feeling really called to hermit myself in a lot of ways, but I did want to come on and do this video here about 2023, as many of you are preparing for what's next. So with that, I send you lots of love. Until next time, bye.